All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. We want to give double honors to our apostle and elders, great millstone, who teach very well where we like this truth from. And salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And I'm the brother Raheem, and with me.
Brother Malachi.
And today we're basically just getting on how Esau hate the future, because even Esau can feel the judgment that's finna get ready to come upon him. Because for years, centuries, and eons, this devil have been getting away with being the devil, whether it been 70 AD, the civil rights movement, and so on and so forth. It's a long list of things that Esau got to pay for, but Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua had to wait to this certain time. Even when you go back into the time of Abraham, the Lord told Abraham the sins of the Amorites had to fill up, and it's the same thing right now. When the sins of Esau have to fill up until a certain point, man. You know? Matter of fact, I'll just start off right here in the book of Revelations 18. Her sins have reached up unto heaven, because it got to a point when everybody can realize that Esau is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You got it, bro.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 18, verse 4 says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues."
And then the Lord telling us to get up and get away from this place mentally, so you won't get caught up with it, man. You better stop hanging around that trap house, because it's gonna get to a point once they come down on it, you're gonna get caught up in that raid, man. Same thing with Esau. You gotta stop hanging around him, having the same mindset as him, having the same characteristics as him, not knowing that if you don't, you're going to get the same judgment as him. You got to do, bro. Hello? You can hear me out. I think it went out a little bit. I fell off. This is the book of Revelation 18, verse 4. It says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not of her plague." So basically, you don't want to receive the same desolation and destruction that's finna get ready to come upon this place. And the way you're going to receive it is you be joined unto this place. Throw hands on the hand, the wicked should not be unpunished. Verse 5, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, have remembered her iniquities." So the Lord have remembered your tab, Esau. You have a long overdue tab that you haven't paid for yet. You thought you got away with 70 AD? You thought you got away with the times of slavery? Like the Lord was just going to sit back and let bygones be bygones and let you rule forever and always, not knowing that you're going to get judged for the end, for the lack of better words, man. Again, the Lord letting all those things that you have done to build up, just so when that judgment do come down on you, he have all right to put that judgment down on you. Because if you can see the reality of what happened when Esau's in power, shit go downhill. You can tell. You good up?
Yes, I like that.
It's all good, bro. But you can tell when Esau's in power. You can see the reality when Esau was ruling. Because soon as Esau ruling, now it's chemtrails in the air, GMO foods. There's a lot more people that celebrate the LGXYZ, and ultimately righteousness is not being pushed forth. So Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, he finna come and set everything in order. And a part of the Lord setting everything in order is starting off at the head, which is who? Esau Edom, man. You got some up?
Con.
You got it?
Yep, this the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse. What is that? I believe it's 51 and verse 20. Yeah, verse 25. It says, it's matter if I'm starting verse 24, it says, I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, said the Lord Yahweh Bashma Shai.
And that's beautiful, man. Because ultimately, matter of fact, yeah, ultimately the Lord, he's gonna get ready to judge everybody who's following after this damn devil. You gotta know, bro.
It says, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, said the Lord, which destroys all the earth.
Yes, because everything you touch, death follows, man. You know,
Mhm.
it's the Midas touch. When everything somebody touch, it turns to gold. Esau, he's the opposite of that. Everything Esau touch, it turns into shit, man. And then you can tell the remnants of Esau, like a couple, I would say not even a couple years ago. I'll say like 18 months ago, it was people in the Congo, they discovered some gold. And all of a sudden, you never heard of nothing else
Yeah.
died. Because you know what? Esau got involved, man. Everything that has value and everything that have some type of monetary value or something that Esau wants in his eyes, for the lack of better words, he's going to steal, kill, and destroy for it. You got it, bro.
It says, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee
Mm-hmm.
and roll thee down from the rocks
Mm-hmm.
and will make thee a burnt mountain.
Now, this is Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai doing a death threat, man. And it's not like the Lord is just going to sit back and, no, the Lord, he's actually going to make do on his promises, man, by making America a damn burnt mountain. You got it, bro.
It says, and they shall not take, yeah, they shall not take thee a stone for a corner, nor
Mm-hmm.
a stone for a foundation,
Mm-hmm.
but thou shalt be desolate forever, said the Lord Yahweh by Shemawashah.
Yes, because the Lord is going to leave this place neither a root nor a branch. And that's the perfect thing to do when something is cancerous and something is dangerous into the whole body, unto the whole planet Earth. Instead of you just taking a little bit out of it or taking most of it out of it, no, the Lord, he's going to take out the whole thing of Esau, ultimately the whole nation of Esau. Once you read Obadiah 1 and 18, or even Obadiah the whole first chapter. You know, it's only one chapter long, but Obadiah, the whole chapter, man. The whole
Mhm.
book of Obadiah, that shit make Esau shaking his damn bones, man. Because at the end of the day, he know that Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai is finna get ready to make do on his promises. Part of the Lord promises is bringing up the nation of Israel, but also casting down the children of Edom, man. Because the
Mhm.
children of Edom have been running rapid for the past, eon, man. They haven't been really disciplined, or they haven't really been going through different things that the rest of the nations have been going through. Esau have been living scot-free upon the earth in wickedness, but it is the time of the Lord. He's going to judge you for your wickedness, man. You got something up?
Yeah, real quick. It's
You
bad
got
for
it?
you. Yeah, this Joel 15 and verse 21.
Oh, that's it.
It says, a dreadful sound is in his ears,
Mm-hmm.
and prosperity, the destroyer, shall come upon him.
Yes, it says a dreadful sound is in his ears. What's that dreadful sound? The prophets. The prophets are on the highways and byways, and we telling you boldly in your face. We saying that, hey, the Lord is going to come and destroy you, nigga. You know,
Hmm.
that's that dreadful sound. It's like a nails scratching on a damn chalkboard. Us
Mhm.
telling you that your judgment is coming ahead, man. You know, Bible shot just to back that up. You get that Second Thessalonians 2 and verse 7.
Con.
Because at the end of the day, for the lack of better words, it is a biblical prophecy for us to prophesy against Esau. Matter of fact, let me get this for you get that out. This is the book of Ezekiel 35 and verse 1 and verse 2, Salakia. It says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. So this is thus saith the Lord right here. Yahweh Ba'ashim, he actually commanded us to speak against Esau and to speak against this wicked sister. You know, like a persecutor and a lawyer. You can't do nothing. You can't hold nothing back. You have to tell the truth, but nothing but the truth, man. And the truth is, Esau, he's going to pay for the long list of wickedness that he have pushed forth throughout the planet Earth, man. And what we saying unto him, verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord of power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Now, this is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua sending forth death threats once again to a certain nation, to a certain group of people. And if you're going to be joined into these people, you're going to get the same judgment as them. But guess what? Regardless, Esau is still going to get judged. That's why Esau was going into the sense of desperation, of shadow banning, being petty. It's going to get to a point when this devil is actually going to have to get physical, because he knows that he have already lost the game. The game is rigged, man. Instead of you throwing down the controller and start doing fisticuffs, by the time you do that, the game's going to be over, Esau. You got to get that Second Thessalonians.
Yeah, that's the book of Second Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 7. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work.
Mm-hmm.
Only he who hath now let it will let until he be taken out of the way.
It's just the mystery of iniquity that already work. Now, this is talking about Esau, Edom. Now, back then, that was talking about the Roman Empire, but that wasn't the complete time for Esau to be revealed. Even the Romans, they knew they was Edomites, but certain things and certain prophetic events had to come to pass for that name Edom, Idumea, to actually have a lot of dirt on it, man. You got to do up.
He says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Yes, it says, then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, man. The Lord, he's not gonna he's gonna physically consume this devil, but before those things happen, he's gonna have the prophets out there to tell you your judgment actually before it come to pass. And that's a fearful thing. Because let's say if Esau do take out some of the prophets and Esau try to physical with brothers, throw brothers in jails, that still is not going to stop the prophetic events that's already predestined, man. You got it, bro.
Mm-hmm. And it says, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
He says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Yes, because Esau, he is coming after the working of Satan. Now you go into that word saint in the Hebrew, it goes back into shaitan, which means adversary. Esau is the adversary upon the planet Earth until Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Everything that Esau represents is totally opposite into the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Perfect example, Joe Biden, for the first 3 hours of him being in president, one of his first laws that he came forth and pushed forth to pass is what? It's legal for little boys and little girls to have a certain operation. That's sick out here, man. You think the Lord is going to continue to let this sick lifestyle continue to run? No. Because like it says in Matthew the 24th chapter, if the things continue as they are, no flesh will be saved, man. You got it, bro.
It says, and with all deceivableness, with all deceivableness and of unrighteousness, and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
And that's one thing that Esau can't do. Esau cannot receive the love of the truth, man, because the truth actually condemns Esau. So that's one precept to show that that's one precept to show that Edomites can't be saved, man. For the guys who try to save everybody in the damn world, you know. Read that one more time for me.
It says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
It says right here, with all deceitfulness and unrighteousness in them that perish. Because ultimately, if you follow after the ways of Esau, the ultimate goal is what? Death, man.
Mm-hmm.
because they receive not the love of the truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because this truth is being brought unto you just so you can be delivered. This truth is not being brought unto you just for GP or you can just sit back and kick it. No, this truth is actually being brought for deliverance. But Jake hate deliverance, Jake hate discipline, Jake hate love, and they'd rather choose the love of their father Esau instead. So you're going to perish with him, man. You know,
Con.
you got it up.
It says, and for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusions that they should believe a lie.
And a part of that strong delusions is you thinking that Edomites can be saved. A part of that strong delusions is you guys thinking that America is going to continue as they are, continue as it is right now, not knowing that the Lord is going to get ready to close shop on this wicked ass system, man. You know, you got some up?
Con.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, this 2 Corinthians 4, started verse 3,
Mm-hmm.
says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Right there. Get that word lost real quick for me. Because it
Con.
says, if our gospel be hid, it is hid unto those that are lost, you know? And the reason why they can't receive it is because ultimately the Lord, he blocked you off from this truth. He blocked you off from this understanding, and he blocked you off from his mercy, man. You know? Read that one more time for me, huh?
Con. This 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 3. If our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Come on, get that word lost for
Con.
me, huh?
The word lost, Strong's G622, says definition A, to put out of the way entirely,
Mm.
abolish, put an end to, ruin.
To ruin, you got it.
Says render useless,
Render useless, you got it.
to kill,
Uh-huh.
to declare that one must be put to death.
And that's the only solution for the guys who don't get the truth. Who don't, when the glorious light of the Lord shine upon them and they reject it, the only solution is to do this, man. Because the only thing niggas like that is going to do is hold up the kingdom. You got it, bro. Is it on that?
Verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 Corinthians 4 and 4, it says, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not,
Mm-hmm.
lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
And right there, because it says the reason why you're blind, the reason why you lost, because of Esau.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why niggas do nigga shit. That's the reason why it's a such thing as NBA YoungBoy and even LL Cool J's and Tyrese's. Is the reason why these niggas are popping out the oven like that is because Esau is breeding them like that, man. But Yahweh Baal Shem Avashai, he's done a new thing upon the planet Earth, something that the earth haven't seen in a long time. The Lord is rebuilding the house of David now, man. And that's why Esau is shaking in his boots also, because he know that his rulership is going down, but the next rulership is coming up. And once we get in rulership, man, we're not going to be pussyfooting around like Esau. Because one thing Esau do that none of the nations did, Esau, he tried to put it forth like it's an option. You go back into the times of the three holy children, if I'm not mistaken, that was Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar, he wasn't pussyfooting around it. He said, you better worship this or you're going to die. You know, the Xerxes with the Persians and the Medes. You know, when they have some decrees, they say, if you don't do this, you're going to die. The reason why Esau is trying to push forth, it's an option. That's that deceit. That's the spirit of that serpent, man. That's the spirit of those unrighteous laws and decrees that he's trying to sneak upon Jake. Because even around the time of that pandemic, that Crown 2020 thing, niggas got hit up with 8, 9, 10 shots, and niggas still died, man. You know? But Esau said, yeah, it's another option. You can get another booster for next year, and niggas still got sick, man. You know? You got it, dog. You got some, bro?
Yeah, I just got that word off it has blinded,
Mm-hmm.
on Strong's G5186, goes into, the second definition. It says to blunt the mental discernment, darken
Mm.
the mind.
Hey, it says to blunt the mental discernment, so you're not sharp spiritually. You're not quick on your feet mentally, man. You got to do what?
Yeah, that's just and that's pretty much uh how Esau get him,
Mm-hmm.
through the philosophies he pushed, and making things seem like it is what it is, but it's not. Ultimately through the philosophies, man. He tell you how he blinded the minds of those that believe not, and ultimately through him blinding you, you carrying out his agendas and his philosophy, his way of thinking, and that's just gonna lead to you receiving the same judgments as him. He tell you that in Sirach 13, he that touches pitch, shall be defiled therewith. So yeah, you got it out.
It's a beautiful point, man. Because Jake think they're a trail runner. Jake telling some they dope boys and things like that, not knowing that the biggest dope boy was Esau Edom, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga telling me some, they in a trap house. The White House was the biggest trap house. Ronald Reagan was the biggest drug dealer in the 1980s, man. But at the same time, Jake want to glorify their wickedness, man. Esau is the biggest nigga upon the planet Earth, and people are just now realizing it, man. And Esau being a nigga for so fucking long has caught up to him.
Mm-hmm.
You got some up?
Yeah, come real
Got
quick.
it, bro.
Yo, this Revelations 11
Yeah,
and verse
come.
11. It says, and after 3 days and in a half,
Hey, matter of fact, jump in verse on. Where you at?
I'm at 11.
Jump in verse 8.
Come. This Revelations 11 verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where our Lord Yahushua was crucified.
And right there, us being those dead bodies, us being in a dumb state of mind, or basically being in Gentile state of mind, not knowing what's going on. Esau played on it, man. Esau played on us being dead spiritually. You got it though, up.
Come. It says, and they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall
Mm-hmm.
see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves.
You got it.
And it says, and they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them,
Mm-hmm.
and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them with Sodom.
So that just shows you that Esau's biggest fear is the prophets coming out on the highways and byways and teaching, man. Us coming from that dead state of mind, us coming from that Gentile state of mind and coming to the mind of royalty, coming to the mind of Yasharala. Esau know once we start calling upon our power once again, instead of us eating pork, we started eating lamb. We started wearing, going back into that old path, for the lack of better words. Esau knew that his end is coming near. That's why I says great fear fell upon him, which saw them. And the only thing we doing is on the Bible, on the street corners with Bibles and garments on, man. You know,
Hmm.
that what makes Esau shake in his boots, because that's the sign, the sign of a prophet Jonas. That's the sign that the Lord is working, man. Matter of fact, I'll get there in the book of Ezekiel 37, and I'm gonna start at verse 9. Just get to the point.
Yep, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37 and verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus said the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slains, that they may live.
And that was us once upon a time. We was once in a dead state of mind, a Gentile state of mind. We was once lost in the sauce until Yahweh Shemel Shah breathed into us the breath of life. And now once we alive, we can actually see ahead. We can see the things, and we can actually see the downfall of Esau. You got a lot.
Huh. Verse 10, it says, so I prophesied it as he commanded me, and the breath came unto them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
And that's why Esau was shaking, man, because he see the house of David is being built right back up. So he know that David is being built up. The beef between Jacob and Esau, that beef haven't died. Actually, that beef have been in a quote unquote Cold War, for the lack of better words. But it's get to a point when that hibernation, for lack of better words, when say the backyard of hibernation, it gets to a point when that beef between Jacob and Esau is going to be rekindled once again. Don't be surprised when race wars start popping off once again. And the reason why a lot of things are going to be popping off because of the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. People are going to be demonizing our name. People are going to be getting ready to do any and everything to stop this truth from coming out. You know, YouTube guidelines, and even when you go into different other sites, they go like social media. On social media, you can't even say nothing. Even you do post something, they have a misinformation clause under your damn thing. And the only thing you did was post the damn picture, man. You got some up?
Yeah, come.
You got it up.
Yeah, this Psalms 50 and verse 21. He said, These things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
Yeah.
Though thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thy eyes.
And right there, man, because Esau thought that the Lord was just going to be with him in his wickedness forever, not knowing that not even behind closed doors, but behind Esau's back, Yahweh Shemel Shah is setting up the nation of Israel right before your motherfucking eyes, man. We not being niggas no more, for the lack of better words. And that's one thing that Esau hate. A Jake that know how to read and a Jake that know who he is, man. Now, you got something to add on it up?
Oh, no, you got it up.
Baba Kashaki, we're going to go ahead and start wrapping it up a little bit. Get Wisdom of Solomon 2 and start at verse 1.
This Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 1. It says, for the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
Right there, it says the ungodly reasoning within themselves, but not aright. Basically, in these meetings that they have, the build a bird meeting and all those different things, hey, at the end of the day, they be reasoning, but they'll be in their right mind. Because if Esau was in his right mind, he would go ahead and just come into us and change. No, Esau being the devil that the Bible speaks of, he's going to try to do any and everything to try to stop biblical prophecy. But even him doing that, he's going to fulfill biblical prophecy, man. He tells that in the book of Revelation, the 12th chapter, around the 12th verse. Esau is going to come down having great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time. Esau feel the presence of prophecy, man. That's the reason why he's coming into the spirit of desperation, man. He know that his time is short, and he know that after this time, it's not going to be no such thing as him bouncing back like he did during the Roman Empire. You got it, bro.
It says, for we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our hearts.
Yes, because ultimately Esau rulership in the kingdom of heaven, nobody gonna be paying attention to the damn Statue of Liberty. It's gonna be a statue of Benjamin Franklin. No, man, nobody ain't gonna be studying Esau a fucking stop sign or a Bart Simpson doll. No, all those things are gonna be wiped away. Tells that in the book of Revelations, the 20th chapter, all the former things shall pass away, man. You got it up.
It says, verse 3, it says, which being extinguished, our bodies shall be turned into ashes,
Mm-hmm.
and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air.
Hey, Obadiah 1 and 18. Esau know
Mhm,
that his judgment is finna get ready to come. And that's the reason why the spirit of desperation is on him and his people, man. Not only on the Edomites and the West, but even, Putin them. Guys over there and friends and things like that, even though they bickering and fighting against each other, they still know about Yahweh Shai, man. You
mhm.
gotta know what?
It says, and our name shall be forgotten in time,
Mm-hmm.
and no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud,
Mm-hmm.
and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beam of the sun and overcome with the heat thereof.
Yeah, and ultimately, that's how the Lord is going to physically the Lord physically is going to overcome Esau even with the nuclear heat. But ultimately, the Lord, when He send that fire, He send that destruction, and we get in the kingdom after those thousands of years. It's not like people are going to remember Esau and it's going to be a memorial for Eden. No, man. Nobody is not going to remember the works of the devil because Esau is the example of what not to be. People say this is the American dream. This is not no American dream. This is the American nightmare, man.
Mhm.
And people are just realizing how bad it is. You got to know up.
Con. It says, for our time is a very shadow that passeth away,
Mm-hmm.
and after our end there is no returning.
After their end, with the end of what? Your kingdom, there is no returning. You got it.
For it is fast sealed,
Uh-huh.
so that no man can come again.
Yes, they know that their judgment is fast sealed. They know once Yahweh Baal Shah say something, they know that it's already decreed, and they know that it's already snapped. You can't it's nothing that you can do to reverse the prophecy of the Lord, man. So the only thing Esau could do is just take it on the chin and die, you know. Baba Bashar ending off right here in Genesis 4 and verse 13. Matter of fact, Genesis 4 and just start at verse 12, point at 13.
Con. It's the book of Genesis 4 and 12. Where thou tillest the ground. So like, yeah, when thou tillest the ground, it should not henceforth yield unto thee her strength.
Mm-hmm.
A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth.
And that's what Esau is. He is a fugitive and a vagabond upon the earth, man. Wherever he go, he's stealing, robbing, and killing, and you can see the traces of Esau left over. And you think your how about Shemal Shah is going to sit back and let this nigga continue on? No, you got a lot
Con. It says, and Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear.
right there, and it just shows that that Esau, he's afraid of judgment, man, because the judgment that's finna get ready to come on is judgment like never before. Again, you read the book of Obadiah, the whole chapter, you know. Especially the 18th verse, Esau know that day he's gonna meet him sometime, man.
Hmm.
That's why I says his judgment is greater than he can bear. You got it, up.
Con. It says, behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and from that face shall I be hid,
Mm-hmm.
and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me.
And right there, because ultimately it says, from thy face thou shalt be hid. Because ultimately Esau, he hid from the face of the Lord because Esau can't get this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And that's why the reason he is a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it says, everyone that shall find me, basically identify who you is. You came, they're gonna slay you, man. But you continue on in this verse, it says, whoever judges Cain shall be judged sevenfold, because ultimately that's for the Lord to put down Esau, Edom. But at the end of the day, in the kingdom of heaven, those first 1,000 years, that's going to be a rigorous rule, a rigorous, righteous rulership, man. And we're going to be putting our foot in Esau ass, man. You know? And after those 1,000 years, we're going to gather you guys up and put you in one big bonfire and have an Obadiah 1 and 18 party, man. You know? You got some up?
No, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, with that, I can pray this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakha, Kodash. I want to give double honors to our apostle, that was a great millstone, and Shalom.
Shalom.